This is just a brief observation regarding the value of the G system's history log. We're going to look at the climate app for this particular location. As you can see, there's a number of heating and cooling zones. But about 6 weeks ago, in the dining room, it seemed to be constantly running, and we can observe that through the history log. I'm going to reduce this down so we can see back in time here. And here's what we see. Constant running here, but for about a week. It just was running all the time. So the temperatures are getting down there. It's getting down to 38 degrees. Here it got down to 38. So it's cold, but it should not be running that much. And we can observe this in just opening up our history log. So I told the client that it might be a good idea to raise or drop the temperature call from 68 to 67 or 66, which is what he did, and you can see what a difference it made. Even though it's still getting down there, it's 35, it's still cold. Now another thing that he noticed is that in the weeks prior there had been painting done in the home. And this particular room has a 20-foot vault ceiling. So there's it's really high. And the painters came and took the air registers off and put them back on. But when they put them back on, they put them on upside down. So the air that was being expelled through the supply registers, instead of being pointed and directed down to the living space where the temperature sensor was, the air was being sent directly to the vaulted ceiling, where it settled as heat rises, and the lower temperature sensor never reached temperature because of the heat wasn't getting down. So he flipped the registers around and made an adjustment to the set point, and you can see now these had much lower use of that HVAC and saved a lot of money. Thanks, G. The observation here shows the real value of the history log that's available to you. Open it up from time to time and observe the history and the patterns of operation. If you see something that could be indicative of a problem, let us know and we can review it with you, and maybe make recommendations for adjustment of settings, or determine that there's a mechanical problem that would need additional attention. Again, if you don't have a HouseWide system and you'd like these capabilities, drop us an email at support@housewide.net. That's support@housewide.net, and we'd be glad to consult with you any way we can. Thanks for your continued interest in HouseWide Utility. My home, better served.